right, this time around on Jill of All Trades, we're talking inside painting. First thing we start with is wall prep. So you can see here, this wall has got a little crack in it. There's this great spackle. It's actually pink. So when you put that on, and I'm just gonna do it with my finger because this is just a small spot. You would use a putty knife if you had a large area. But I'm just gonna push that into the crack, and you can see it's pink. So as it dries and it becomes ready to sand, it will turn white. So you can see the part I did earlier is already white. And then I'm gonna take one of these foam sanding blocks, and this part that's already dried, I'm just gonna sand that up. All right, so next step, take everything down. Take your curtains or your drapes down or your blinds. You don't wanna have to work around them. You don't wanna risk getting paint on them. Just take them down. Another good thing, take a 4-inch painter's brush. We've talked about this before on Jill of All Trades. This is a great cleaning tool, just a clean brush, and just dust off all your woodwork. If you're masking, it'll help your tape stick better. And then next thing I do is I take my plug covers off. All right, let's talk about tools. If you're one to mask things off, this blue painter's tape is great stuff. Also frog tape, the best if you want that really crisp line. I also use different size rollers. Obviously a normal size roller, then I like a 3-inch or 4-inch, and then I like these kind of skinny ones too. All right, here we go, going on the wall. Pretty simple. I will say this, use the best paint that you can afford. It's worth it in the long run. They will always cover better and you'll just get a better finish. And I'm going to come close to the window trim, but not right up to it. If you go over it a couple times, you may be able to get away with just doing it in one coat. I'm gonna take my foam brush and try to get paint just on one side. I want it as dry as possible on the other side and wet on the other. And then I'm gonna come along and get closer to the window. When I get to the corner, I'm going to take my roller, here we go, and go right up against the wall on the first side, so I get that paint into the corner as much as I can. And then when I do the other side, I'm not going to be able to get right up to the wall. Now we want our sponge brush. And this time I want paint on both sides of it. And I'm going to come into the corner and just kind of pat my way down. And then you might have to go over it again and kind of give it a little wiggle. So now I've got a little bit of my paint color in the cup, and I've got my fan brush, artist brush. So now I'm just going to come along here and just gently come right up to the edge. And I know this takes a little time to do, but you're also saving a ton of time in taping off. So there we go. We've got a nice clean line there, looking good. One more thing, match your roller to your space. So if you've got tighter spaces like down here, you use your smaller rollers, your 3-inch or your 4-inch, and that'll get you through and that speeds you up. So some great painting tips for you on Jill of All Trades.